What is this metal thing with a leather case found when clearing my granddad's house? Approximately 10 centimeters long by 8 centimeters wide and 2.5 centimeters deep. No writings on it and it looks like made of brass. My first impression is a smoke pipe. The top part goes in your mouth, or an old smoking pipe lighter of some kind. Have any of you seen this before? It's a small compact metal ear trumpet hearing aid, missing the ivory earpiece. It was made by Hawksley and Sons Limited in London from 1869 to 1900. The user would place the ivory earpiece inside the ear canal. The ear trumpet amplified sounds down the tube, acting as a type of parabolic reflector. This reflective device projects energy onto a focal point, in this case the eardrum, through refraction and reflection. This enables the ear trumpet to be an effective hearing aid while remaining relatively small. And check it out. The snaps for the case are on the body of the ear trumpet. What is this big metal object found in a workshop I'm cleaning out? It has a small lever on the right side that has some numbering from 1 to 50. The lever turns about a half turn and then back up, and it looks like it's designed to be clamped onto a desk. Any help would be appreciated. It's a 1960s Lyman ideal reloading powder measure, missing the transparent plastic powder chamber. This was designed to load everything, shotgun shells, the whole 9 yards. It's my favorite powder charger. I haven't found a better one. I have 6 different powder measures and it is the most accurate one test I have used. What is this black box I found in a storage room? About 14 inches high, 5 inches wide, and 3 inches deep, with a rectangular window in the front. It has a triangular base about 10 by 10 by 12 inches with leveling screws. The back has what looks like contacts for electric wires. The label on the front reads Fred Henson Company, Pasadena, California. I don't know how to describe the insides. Does anyone know what specifically it is called? It's the Wood Anderson Seismograph, a torsion seismometer developed in the United States by Harry O. Wood and John August Anderson in the 1920s to record local earthquakes in Southern California. John A. Anderson patented this seismometer on September 1st, 1925. Berkeley obtained 4 of these Wood-Anderson seismographs and deployed them at Stanford University and the California Academy of Sciences, in addition to Berkeley and Lick Observatory. What is this brass ball with caps found mixed with some scrap metal pieces on a farm? Approximately 5.5 inches in diameter and 29 pounds. I looked at cannonballs and not finding a match based on size and weight, etc. Any ideas? That is a Civil War era explosive cannonball. The screw cap is almost exactly the same as the one in this news article. On July 1st, 2016, in Mitchell, South Dakota, a Civil War era cannonball was destroyed at the Mitchell landfill, containing live explosives and metal balls. The owner discovered it under a workbench in a relative's garage in Wessington Springs. After researching cannonballs online and talking to a friend, the owner discovered the cannonball could contain explosives. The owner contacted law enforcement and secured the scene. The cannonball appears to have been in the garage for several years, and it is unknown how the cannonball was obtained. 2 explosions destroyed the cannonball. The last explosion could be heard from miles away at approximately 4:07 a.m. What is this glass and brass home decor piece found thrifting in Michigan? Around 6 to 8 inches tall, with 3 holes in the base and indecipherable text. The people at the thrift store had no idea what it was either. I did try a reverse Google image search. My only success was a Mercari home decor listing that did not lead to a link, must have been sold. Any ideas? My late grandmother had one of these when I was a kid. It's a napkin holder, and the tray is for after-dinner mints, which used to be a big thing prior to the 70s. Kinda fell out of vogue in the late 60s. This can also be for mail with a side of treats. I believe it's rare as I was not able to find any pictures of this item. What is this round, decorative golden item with a removable lid, engraved numbers, and major cities? I found this in a law office that was being vacated. This wasn't packed up and was going to be tossed, and was told I could take it with me. The object is round and composed of two parts: the glass lid, which has the numbers 1 to 23, and a moon engraved into the lip. You can remove the top piece and look into the inside of the object to see various major cities from around the world laid out around a medallion engraved with letters. Does anyone have any idea what this is? It's a world timer, magnifying glass, and paperweight. It splits in two, and the glass part is a magnifying glass. But how does the world timer work? If you look through the magnifying glass, you will see the time zones of various international cities. Around the outer ring, you will see numbers indicating the 24 hours of the day. Rotate the outer ring until the correct time is lined up with your own time zone. You will now be able to read off the times of the world's major cities. What is this aluminum kitchen utensil found in an old farmhouse on the east coast of the USA? Most of the stuff in there seems to be from the 1920s to 1960s. There are two layers of aluminum with about a 1/2 inch space between them. It can't be opened, and there isn't any branding on it. At first, I thought it might be a grease shield, but the double layer doesn't make sense for a grease shield. What would you use this for? It's a 1960s heat diffuser. When you want something to simmer but it's just boiling too much, you put it between your pan and the burner, and it will disperse the heat around the pot, but also cut down the amount of heat that comes through, so you can slowly simmer something that otherwise normally would be boiling out of control. This also goes by the names flame tamer, heat disperser, and stovetop diffuser. I found this under the bathroom sink of an old house. Is it a tool set for something plumbing related? Each piece appears to be 3 to 4 inches long, and the material looks like brass and other metals. Any ideas? It's a millinery flower making toolkit for making silk flowers. One of my ancestors was a flower maker, back in the day when there was a fashion for ball gowns to be covered in silk flowers. What is this aluminum cage that comes apart into two pieces and latches closed? We found this in a friend's grandmother's kitchen, and no one in the family recognizes it or knows what it is. There's no writing on it, and the size of a small ham. We thought perhaps it was a microphone cover, but there is no hole for cords. What is this thing? Please tell us down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Let's make life fun.